Right under a light, his shadow is the densest, but also the tiniest. Then, when he starts to move, his shadow grows in front of him. The shadow becomes bigger and bigger while it thins out, and the shadow behind him from the next lamppost emerges and becomes shorter and shorter until it reaches its ultimate density as the man stands directly underneath the light. Let's say that the man standing underneath the first lamppost is me when I've just committed a murder. I feel strong and content. I start to walk, and the shadow in front of me grows bigger, like my pleasure. But at the same time, pain is on its way, represented by the shadow behind me from the next lamppost. And at the midpoint between the lampposts, the pain is so great, it outweighs my pleasure. And with every step forward, pleasure dissolves, and pain intensifies behind me. Finally, the pain is so unbearably intense that I have to act. So when I reach the point with the next lamp in zenith, I will kill again.
I know you want to be someone special, Jack. But let's face it, this illustration can be used for any addict's tale of woe. The alcoholic empties the bottle at the zenith, etc., etc. But what about the family?
Hello, and thank you for joining in on Bad Potatoes. And this week, we are watching The House That Jack Built. Thank you, Steven, our special guest. He's the one that chose this movie. And I don't think any of us have seen it.
Never even heard of it.
Until now. It's
Yeah.
been on my list.
First time seeing it too. I've never even heard of it either, so can't say the same.
2018, right?
Which, that shocked me too, because that's fairly new. I assumed I would have at least have heard of it.
Yeah.
So the actor, Matt Dillon.
Yep.
This is by far his best performance, in my opinion.
Have you ever seen freaking The Outsiders?
Yeah. So,
Or Drugstore Cowboy.
Drugstore
shit.
Cowboy.
Yeah.
Never heard of that one.
I never heard, but
That's
that reminds me of the opening of Dusk Till Dawn. Got the
Yeah,
little drugstore cowboy.
Well, how about Job for a Cowboy?
Hell yeah. Drugstore Cowboy is a Gus Van Sant movie about drug addicts in Portland, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cool.
We're from Portland, so
so it'd be super cool.
yeah.
You live in Portland. You're not from Portland.
You know what I mean.
I'm from the streets. I'm from the southeast Portland.
Yeah, in the numbers.
Oh yeah.
That is cool. You have a fucking nickname for your neighborhood, though, albeit for a terrifying reason, but still cool.
Dude, the numbers.
What's your nickname?
It's the numbers.
Not
Oh.
him.
No,
It's
the
neighborhood has
the
one.
neighborhood is called the numbers because the number of people that die out here.
Oh, damn.
There's no
I
number.
thought it was
Just
because you were out so far, the numbers just get.
That's what I thought it was.
no. It's called the numbers because they don't keep track of the people that get killed out here.
That's
Oh.
insane.
I live in a place called Felony Flats. So,
Oh,
That's even cooler.
similar age.
Yeah.
Similar style.
we're by each other, I think. Then
Yeah, most likely.
because
Sounds like it.
some people call it felony flats out here, southeast, right?
Yeah, Brentwood, Darlington.
Yeah, I'm on 171st in division.
Okay, you're a little further out, but yeah. Anyway,
Okay, so yeah, House that Jack Built, about a serial killer, very psychopath, very well portrayed. I thought,
Mm-hmm.
like just nails it.
I was honestly surprised how much I like this movie
that's awesome.
I'm actually surprised that you liked it too.
until the end. I thought the end was stupid, but
Sure.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
You know,
But yeah, the Matt Dillon was perfect. He's creepy.
yeah, he did a great job.
so go ahead, Steven.
I was gonna say, there's something about like the fact that he's crazy and he's sadistic, but he's also so goofy. Like, my hope when I was picking this is that you guys were laughing at it as much as I was, because like there's some parts that are straight up ridiculously funny, and we can get it as we go through. But like, even the little vignettes where he's holding like the sign that says like OCD,
Oh,
flicks him
yeah.
away. That shit kills me.
That remind me of like
That was-
old music videos too.
Yes.
A lot of it. So one thing that like drove me crazy through the movie is his, what would you say, analogies? No,
Yeah.
Yeah, there were analogies.
that he uses all the time, like art, and like, dude. And then I was like, dude, you're full of shit.
What are you saying? What do you expect?
Well,
He's
yeah,
a crazy
'cause
person.
the person he was
comparing-
talking to was like would contradict him too. He's like, no, that's not what it's like.
Right.
Yeah, and I love that because I was thinking the exact same thing because I was like, oh, he's blowing smoke out of his ass right now. Like he's just trying to justify his actions.
As does every crazy person who's been a serial
Yeah.
killer ever.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
His ego is crazy, is so big.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Huge.
I feel like Matt Dillon might actually have a big ego as well. Like
So
personally.
he's a celebrity.
Yeah.
Probably. That's
And
Probably why
he's
he
been
portrayed it so
around
well.
since the 70s or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
He's been famous for
always-
a long time. His ego's huge.
well, he was in the show Entourage, right?
I think so.
Don't know.
Ooh.
never seen it.
No, I think that was his brother or something like that.
He has a brother?
Right?
And-
So
I can never get him out of my head when he works in Me, Myself, and Irene.
Oh, same. Oh, wait, hold on.
Wait, who's
Me,
he?
myself, and Irene, but also I
No.
think you might, there's something about Mary.
Something about Mary.
Something about Mary.
okay.
Oh my god, he's such a piece of shit in that movie. I love that movie.
That's what makes you think he has a giant ego because he is a giant piece of shit in this movie and that movie. And I'm like, oh, it just makes so much sense.
That's why it's so believable.
Uma Thurman is in this movie.
I seen Uma Thurman. I was like, oh, cool. And then I looked up like the credit or like the actor credits, and she's just Lady One. And I was like, oh shoot! Like she didn't
Yeah,
even get
what-
a name part, just Lady One.
What's that all about? I wonder.
So, I mean, I think on the real big picture idea is the House of Jack built is Lars von Trier, the director, like making a movie talking about how his movies affect people because his movies historically treat women like shit, filled with psychos like this guy, and they're like showcases of him being like, "Buh, look, this is art," but really it's like it's kind of graphic and shit.
Yes.
So I think that having big name like Uma Thurman, especially in like the first woman in like this thing, is like kind of playing with like, here's a big star, doesn't even matter because she's a woman in this guy's story, right?
Yes.
and this
That-
is loosely based off of Dante's Inferno. I read too.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes a lot.
That's
more sense.
yeah. It's like that
So when you're
explains
talking
kind of
about
the ending.
the cards. That's what you're talking about. The cards.
Yeah.
That was different. The different levels of hell he was going
Exactly.
through.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, and that's Virgil is guiding him. He's like the guide of hell. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was his name?
So when I
Virgil.
sorry, go ahead.
Virgil. Yeah.
Oh, he calls him Verge.
When I
Yeah,
first
yeah.
started watching, I thought the movie took place as he got caught and he's talking to like a detective or a cellmate, and
Right.
he's confessing to his crimes. So that's cool to understand him more. Because that whole
I thought
time I
he
thought
was-
Virgil was like a
He was
criminal
just losing his
detective
mind.
or something, but yeah,
I
he
thought
was
it
just
was a
talking to
priest.
himself.
I thought he was confessing his sins to a priest in a confession booth. And that's why it was so dark.
That's good. That's a good part of it too. That last scene when they're going through the sewers and stuff looks so like handheld.
Yeah, that was.
But
really
then- but
cool,
then-
actually.
Then you realize it's like, oh, they're going to hell. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
Different.
it's so funny when they're all he's like, you hear that? And it's like the squeaking or the screams or whatever. He's like, those are screams as we get closer to hell. And he's like, all right. Like, he's just like, okay, cool.
Cool. Got it.
What's next? No freaking out, nothing. He's just all right. Let's go.
Dude, back to Uma Thurman. She's the first victim in this movie. Well, okay, not the first, but the first. that
First
they
we
sh-
see
Yeah. And
she deserved
I can't
it.
stand her.
Yeah, I
fucking-
could not.
Oh,
stand
she's
her
awful. Yeah.
She, I don't condone murder, but of all the victims, she's, I can give him a pass because she
Dude.
sucked. She would have pissed me off real quick.
Yeah, but you're not gonna kill her.
You don't know me.
No.
You don't know
You can't strangle a grown woman with those
Yeah,
hands.
He didn't strangle her. He smashed her in the head with the
Smash
jack.
her with the thing. The yeah, her getting in the car and being like, "You're such a wimp," like, lady.
I know.
Even-
You don't even know me.
If this man wasn't a murderer, what the fuck are you talking to people like this for?
And the way she's like, "You're a serial killer, huh?" And then she's like, after she gets back and the jack breaks again, she's like, "Give me a right back."
Yeah.
And she
I
just like kind
love-
of demands it and gets back in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
He's like, listen, lady, I got better shit to do. And that was like a pass, if she would have just, okay, like,
Yeah, you're right.
just went away, she would have been
Oh yeah.
alive. But she had to be annoying.
Yeah, and that was
No.
the first murder, which was pretty gruesome. That jack foot went through her skull, the front of her skull.
Yeah, just punctured her skull. That was dope.
Dude, and
God,
did you
yeah.
see? You know, whenever like you watch those videos of people getting knocked out and they're like, the arm goes straight. And that,
Oh, yeah.
that happened to her when he hit her. When he hit her, she like stiffened up real fast, and I thought that was a extra creepy touch they added.
Yeah.
The killing scenes are pretty good in this movie. I have
They're
to say.
really, really like, they put you in it and they make you just watch. You're just gonna be uncomfortable for the next like minute and a half.
Yeah, very.
Seriously.
Especially if you're a woman.
Yeah,
The next killing is actually the one that I found the funniest, is because he kept coming back because like he pictured the bloodstains.
Mm.
That's
Yeah.
that level of like compulsions, and then obviously he gets better at it, but I can't like the cop is in the house and he's still moving the pictures.
dude, that
Jesus
part,
Christ.
the cop part was so. Well, when he pulls up to the door, the lady's door, and he's like, "I'm a cop," and she's like, "Show me a badge." She's like, "Oh, I don't have it." And
Yeah.
like it's so bad, and she still lets him in the house. I was like, "Oh my
Yeah.
god!"
Stupid lady. But I missed what? Why did he even want to kill her?
I don't think they say. She was just,
It was just he just
She's
showed up at her
Just a
house.
victim.
yeah,
No, all right.
And then
it's a
that
compulsion.
cop is just as stupid as her, because he's like a prime suspect right next to her house where this lady's gone missing.
hiding in his van. Not
Yeah,
even.
he's like, "Well, she went missing. I've just been waiting here." And he's like, "All right." I was like, "Oh my god!" All the
'Cause they
cops
don't
in this
even-
movie are retarded or R
Yeah.
worded.
I guess you could say it.
R worded.
Oh goodness. The her getting drugged by the back of the car too, and showing up, he flips her over, and it's like her face is like just like
Oh, dude.
gone off.
Oh, yeah.
Horrifying.
Dude,
Horrifying.
I was gonna when he pulled out. So the body's wrapped up, and he can't pick the body up and throw it in the back of the van because the cops there kind of peeking out. So he just ties it to the back of the van and takes off. And when he turned that corner, I thought the body was going to slide out of the plastic, and I was going to laugh. So, and then he had to frantically try to get the body in the trunk. I thought that was going to be so funny, but instead he just like leaves blood everywhere, and then
Well,
it
that was a
rains and washes it away.
that scene was cool. So yeah, he kills him with Thurman, bashes her head in, takes her to the fridge,
The freezer, yeah.
the freezer that he bought from the pizzeria dude, right?
Yeah,
He just had a ton of pizzas in there. He's like, I ate one of those shitty pizzas. And there's like 100 in there. A lot of the movie takes place in that freezer.
Yeah.
Which reminded me a lot of Saw. But
I don't make that connection, but that's true.
it's just dark and eerie. There's flickering lights. It's just cold. And then he kills the other lady who was in Men in Black.
Oh, that's right, she was.
Dude, I was gonna ask you guys if she was a sugar lady.
Yep.
And
Sugar in water.
sugar.
Yeah, that's what they were just talking about, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that girl that just died.
I thought you were talking about the one after. I got confused.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was at first, but he said black, so it's the sugar wife.
Yeah.
But the next one, he just chokes out.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
She's like, stop, and he just chokes her until she died.
That was rough. Yeah.
Stop it. Stop that.
Yeah, I thought he was getting sexy, but he's just choking her.
Ugh.
Damn cats.
Yeah, I was a little worried about the writer of this movie because.
Were you
he
worried for him?
was- I'm just not worried. Like, I think he might be a little crazy himself.
I think that's the point. I'm pretty sure Lars is crazy. I think he wrote it too. I'm double checking.
But because he also wrote towards the end of the movie, I was like, this looks all so familiar. And then I looked and see what movies he directed, and I remember this movie back in like 2013, I think. I don't know. Antichrist.
I love that movie.
Dude, I can't stand that movie. But
Did
it,
it good?
Roy showed me that movie actually. Well,
oh,
a part of the movie.
Which part?
Will
the clip
Dafoe.
cutting scene?
No, I didn't see that. It
Oh.
was when she broke his boner.
Oh, when she smashes his dick. Oh, dude, that movie is rough.
There's a clip of that movie in this movie.
Yeah, just a little shot of it. Yeah.
It shows what's his face with whatever bolted to his leg. He's crawling away.
Oh fuck yeah! She shoves the thing through his calf. He has to make it horrifying.
That movie
I
is
think I
fucked
missed
up.
it.
Yuck.
Yeah.
That's Lars von Trier for you. Yeah.
Fun fact about that dick scene in Antichrist. You know the fact?
Yes,
It was
I
a
know
real
it. I know it.
dick.
Yeah, he has a giant penis, and they had to make a prop for his dick because it was too big.
Like they showed his dick on screen, and Lars was like, "It's so big that people aren't going to think it. They're going to think it's weird." So they had to use a fake dick.
What the heck?
What
That's
a
hilarious.
problem.
Yeah, seriously, William Defoe's walking around with that knowledge, like floating around the internet, just like,
Like-
yeah,
Oh, it was
That's
William
right.
Defoe that had
My
it.
dick was too
giant one?
big for movies.
yes.
It's
His
a big
dick's
dick,
too
Peter
big.
Parker.
That's good.
Oh god.
Oh fuck.
But yeah,
Oh,
those movies. Go ahead. What?
I was gonna say, did anyone watch the unrated version?
I don't know.
I watched whatever was on Tubi.
Okay.
I watched it. I can't say, but I watched it online.
Okay. Because the only real change is that the unrated version, like, shows on screen the kids getting killed.
Okay, I've watched it.
The rated version cuts away.
Oh, okay. I watched it.
Yeah.
That was pretty gnarly.
It's pretty rough.
Yeah.
It's-
So
that's a
these
heavy
go-
scene.
They go in
I don't remember.
acts, right? He has 6 acts,
Mm.
and
Yeah.
that's the third act with the kids, and that was
Yeah.
crazy.
I thought that was the fourth
The fourth?
Might have been the fourth.
because
No, it's a
Joel,
third,
he
'cause
chokes
I have
out
it.
the third.
I have it written down. Act 3 messed up kids.
Messed up kids. It's true. It is messed up.
That part was really fucked up.
But yeah, so
There's-
he's taking these single mom and her 2 kids out shooting, and like it explains how how to kill people, not kill people, but kill with a weapon. Like you got to shoot the vital spot, and you can kill from
Right.
this far away. And he's just like, what's it called? Like not foretelling, but yeah, I guess
Like,
so.
but laying out his plan.
Laying
essentially.
out his plan in front of them.
I thought it was so stupid. The kid's name was Grumpy.
Yeah.
Yeah, those stuff.
I was like, I thought like that maybe was like in his head, but
It's his real name.
I looked it up and it like the kids act credited as Grumpy,
Grumpy.
Grumpy and Georgie.
Grumpy and Georgie.
Georgie.
That scene has my favorite line in the entire movie. It's when he's talking about like how you don't kill the mom first, you got to kill the baby, and like,
Oh, yeah.
and then he goes, I think of myself as something of a gentleman that way.
Yeah.
It's so
So-
good.
Bad.
Oh my god, my favorite.
In that moment as well, though, he mentions noble rot, and I was
Yeah.
like, noble rot. That's fucking cool. It's an interesting concept because he's talking about the grapes, the
Right.
different stages of grapes, and then he makes a connection of like noble rot also happens with a dead body, yada yada yada, and then Verge tells him, "You're talking bullshit again." But I was like, Noble Rot would be a dope name for a band.
Yeah, I would. Hell yeah.
But so Act 4 kills the mom.
No,
He's like
Act
dating
3.
right?
It's 3.
Oh, sorry, 3.
Yeah, and he's not. So I don't know who is he dating that girl?
Yeah, the mom was his girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
Like, it was serious.
He
And
always
then he
gets
decides psychopaths do.
Yeah.
Ted Kaczynski, or who was it? No, that was a Unabomber.
Ted Bundy.
Ted Bundy was super handsome. Just
And-
a babe magnet.
And Ted Bundy is kind of the inspiration for
Yeah,
Jack.
yep,
Yeah.
Yep, I
So-
saw that.
I can see that. That makes a lot of sense. And the amount of discipline that these people have, these psychopaths, is just nuts. Because he has that
Well,
mural
he
around
doesn't
his
have
mirror.
discipline though.
Yeah, he is an egomaniac.
Yeah, and that's his.
What is it, Mr. Perfection or whatever? What was his name?
No,
Sophisticated.
Mr. Sophistication.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
his compulsion, like he has like too much like impulse that just triggers, and he just does it. Like when he hit that, he killed some lady, and then he was just like, "All right, well, there's an old lady walking. I gotta hit her with my van."
Yeah.
Gotta do it.
Okay, so the reason I say discipline is because he wakes up every morning and he looks in the mirror and then he tells himself to smile. And then he's portraying these emotions that he doesn't have.
Oh yeah, that part was
So,
creepy.
Horrifying. Yeah.
yeah, because like he's just pretending. And I think that takes a lot of discipline to like pretend to have all these emotions.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
but
sure.
but
Yeah.
Someone clearly doesn't have depression.
he doesn't do them really throughout the whole movie. He's kind of the
Yeah.
same straight
Yeah, I
faced.
Yes, that's true.
I mean, we obviously don't see how he is when he's getting the girlfriends, so maybe he's different.
Sure.
But yeah, the kid killing, I didn't think they were going to show it.
That
And,
caught me off guard. Like the Grumpy has his leg just cut in half with that bullet.
Yeah.
That was insane. And then it showed the little flashback to his first killing of that, or maiming. Cut that duck's leg off.
Oh,
Shit
man.
caught me off guard. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, he had some garden shears and just clipped
Yeah.
that duck's leg off, and he put it back in the water so it could swim in circles. I was like,
Oh, that made me so
Jesus
sad.
Christ. I
Like
know.
I was anticipating like choking it out or snapping its neck or something, but no, he just has some garden shears and just boop.
Yeah, and they showed it, and the
fuck?
noise of it clipping off. I was like, oh my god.
I hated because I could not get the visual of young Forrest Gump out of my head. That's what the kid
Yeah.
looked like.
He kind of did.
Oh my god.
That's my favorite part in that whole movie.
And Forrest Gump?
Yeah.
When he's talking to the principal or whatever after he banged his mom.
Yeah, he's like, your mother must love you very much, son. Yeah, he looks exactly like him.
He kind of did, actually, young Forrest Gump.
I don't remember.
I kind of remember. But yeah, kind of did. Just a young white kid. Little
Yep.
Calic.
They all look alike.
What was the what was the German word for the blood trail that he explains?
I forgot.
Oh, I didn't write it down.
Something like fleece or
Well, he kills the second kid. You gotta
Twice.
get to the second kid.
oh, sorry.
Shoots the second kid in the head when he's peeking out. Then has them propped up with sticks and has
Oh,
a picnic
right.
with the mom. So there's dead kids are propped up with sticks, and he's
And they're
telling the
pretending-
mom to. He's like,
Yeah.
feed them pie. So she's like, pretend feeding them pie, and they're just ugh.
Yeah, that was rough.
I figured that Grumpy would be a lot in a better mood or whatever. Give him some pie. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah, and she just has pie, like putting pie cream on his lit dead bloody lips. That's super messed
can't-
up scene. Yeah, he's like, oh my
And then
god.
prior to that, he explains about the thing that the old school hunters used to do, where they would just go out to kill shit and then bring it back and then
Oh, yeah.
display it.
That was
And
cool.
he does that.
Yeah,
It does that with their bodies and a bunch of crows.
the crows.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That looked really cool though.
It looked cool. Yeah,
Yeah, I was
Speaking
it
of
looked
crow,
good.
you know those motherfuckers are cannibals? I watched one eat a
Crows?
pigeon the other day.
Oh,
Nice. I don't know if that counts as cannibal.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're both birds.
Yeah,
Counts. It's like a chicken. You know, they're
crows
birds.
have like funerals for themselves, like for their flock and
Friends.
stuff. They'll do like dances around their dead bodies. Crows are cool.
Crows are cool. Did you say nope?
I said crows are dope.
Oh, I said nope. But then he asks her favorite number. She says 12. And he just starts counting down. And by that time, she's already given up.
Oh, of course she has.
She's
Yeah, I
like,
wouldn't
this,
have ran.
this not,
Kill me
yeah.
right there.
Takeaway is fun.
Yeah.
Shoot me right now, man.
Ugh. Yeah, because
Yeah,
he's
rough.
like, today was a good day.
Right.
Yeah, he's all happy, and that's when he's happy.
Terrible. What
Yeah.
a piece of shit.
And then
Exactly.
Act 4 is simple.
Yeah.
Oh, that's when
off
he's
her
mean.
titties.
Yeah,
Oh my god, yeah.
dude. And when he calls her simple, she is simple. She's so dumb for falling for that. Like, he's so
Yeah.
creepy and like weird and tracing her boobs, and then she waits for him to get done to outline her boobs, and then she's like, "Okay, I'm done." Like, you're weird.
You
And
know,
to be fair, he said she had great boobs. Weren't that great?
You don't
They
like
were
him?
just,
I mean,
meh. They were just
I wouldn't.
boobs.
Yeah, there are boobs. I wouldn't say no.
Well, let me see
No,
your
I-
boobs.
I've had some of the grossest boobs.
I believe
But
it.
I
when you say
believe
they're
it.
great, show me some great boobs. You know what I'm saying?
I
But it
thought
was
they
the
were
80s. So
I think
Yeah.
you're too picky, huh?
no, 'cause I would. Oh, look at every boob ever presented to me.
Every does not matter.
Doesn't mean that I like them. I
Check
still
this
want to
out.
see them.
Oh,
I don't know why I looked up like I could see.
You did? You
your-
tried to?
Yeah, you tried to.
Yeah, you
get
really
the angle.
looked. That was amazing.
That was good. You were looking.
Yeah, he passed the test
Okay.
of he will look at any boob.
You will. So if you have. Never mind.
DM me, ladies.
He's like, please. But yeah, Act 4 is simple. He's like dating another girl, or is she just a prostitute?
I think they were dating
I think it seemed like they were dating.
because like their conversation made it seem like they'd been
Yeah,
around a
he, like,
while.
calls her because she's like not
Yeah.
feeling good or whatever.
Calls her stupid.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a real dick.
Well, she was really stupid.
I mean, no doubt, no doubt.
But
And then
holy
after that, she gets creeped out and runs to the cops after he confesses that he killed 60 people.
Right.
Dude, that cop was
You know
what
how
a
many
fucking moron.
how many cops have probably done that too?
well, Ted Bundy. Back to
I
Ted
don't
Bundy.
Yeah,
want to do it,
so many.
especially in the 80s.
Oh yeah.
There's
So
no
what-
real like. I don't want to do my job. Go away.
That
There's
kid
no
was.
body cams. There's no internet.
You know what I'm talking about, right? The incident with Ted Bundy's victim escaping.
Yep.
That wasn't Ted Bundy. That was the other one.
The other one. There's
No,
thousands.
Jeffrey
That's-
Dahmer. It was Dahmer.
Oh, you were talking right. You're
Yeah.
Jeffrey Dahmer's victim escaping. Sorry.
You just
But they
can't-
got away.
You can't say, no, we're gay. Like, oh, gay?
Yeah.
Ah, yuck!
Carry
Get out
on.
of
You're a
Move it
gay.
along.
Oh, nothing to do with that voodoo.
here. Yeah, and that guy was just like, "You've been drinking." She's like, "Well, yeah, we drank a little bit." And he's like, "Okay, well,
You're obviously drunk.
leave me
Get
alone."
out of here.
I advise you to stop drinking.
And then he comes down and he's like, "It's true. I did kill 60 people." And he's like, "You've been drinking too." He's like, "You guys need to stop drinking." And he takes off.
So dumb.
It's kind of a genius plan, though. Like just to like
Come
kind
out.
of play it that way.
Yeah,
They had to
That's
play
pretty
into it.
like you
pretty
guys are
smart.
both
So you
super
look
drunk.
insane.
Yeah.
Like, get out. I don't want to deal with this.
Yeah, you make her look crazy at least. You know.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
Cop
then
was
Be
on
crazy.
lunch.
copy on lunch.
Cop was on lunch. He had,
Oh yeah,
he was
he's pissed. He's someone's interrupting his shawarma time.
Shawarma test.
Oh, another funny thing that I thought of in this movie.
What, he chopped off her titties?
No. We'll get to that. Give it a second. Jack has all of these things that he says to try to justify his actions, like art
Mhm.
this, art that. Like, some dumbass watched this movie and was like, man, this makes so much sense.
Yo, for
know,
sure.
You're like, yeah, this guy is like, he makes sense, you know, and it's so.
Yeah, we talked about that at the beginning of the freaking episode.
And they bought that.
Psycho, insane people buy that shit.
I'm just talking about dumbasses.
But he bought that.
Like,
The people,
they're
same people that
psychos,
watch
they're
this
insane.
and like look into it and think it's awesome, they buy that War Room subscription to Andrew Tate, and they're like, "Dude, this is so sick."
What's wrong with Andrew Tate?
Oh, Travis's hero. It was
No,
Travis's
fuck that
background
guy.
too.
Travis's background, if
That's
you're
where
not
those-
watching.
Those double-sided tapes came from was a picture of his face.
But you tore it down when he went to jail,
Yeah, when I had sex with him.
and you found
I was
out
gonna
that
say,
he was actually balding, and you got mad. You tore it down.
That was my favorite part of that whole thing, is that he kept saying he was bald by choice when he came out of prison with almost no hair.
Oh my god.
No, you're not, man. You're bald. Just
Oh,
admit it.
fucking Andrew.
Also, FYI, I hate that guy. This was
I think we got that.
okay.
No,
Because I-
thank you for
I
clarifying for our
I generally
listeners.
hate that guy. Well, I mean, some of the stuff I say, it could
Oh, sure.
Come off as
Sounds like a supporter of Andrew Tate and Donald Trump.
which all of it's a joke, but
all of it's a joke.
most of it's a joke.
25% is a joke.
You are fake news.
I heard that Donald Trump, so I had to do it.
I always
That's
forget.
good.
How'd you like that?
Okay, so-
That short, the MAGA hat or the
That was
Mad
funny.
Hatter.
That was funny.
Um,
Who edited that?
I made it.
Did you? That was
Yeah.
actually really good.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but everybody else
Nice.
didn't think so.
you did a good job.
For what we did, we made it in like 30 minutes,
Yeah,
half hour. Yeah.
but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's some continuity issues though.
Yeah.
One in a scene, Jacob had no pants on, then he had pants on the next one. But
Nice.
Yeah, and well, the hardest part is they would laugh for everything. So it's like, yeah,
We made a short
tell me
skit
about it.
because
Yeah.
I found a "Make America Great" hat again in my supply closet in my
Nice.
and so I brought it home so I could burn it and like make a whole thing of it. But then we ended up just having fun with it, and we made it a mystical hat. So each time you put it on, you'd say something sexist or racist. And
That's kind of awesome.
It's so
that was a
funny
lot of fun.
because he's like, "Yo, can you take out the trash?" And he goes to the trash can. There's the MAGA hat sticking out the trash can. He's like, "What is this?" And then we put it on James, and James starts like convulsing because it's taking him over.
It's happening.
Yeah, and then he just starts going off.
Yeah, it's,
I'll
That's
send
fucking
it
great.
to you, but
That sounds great.
it's a good little short we made.
it's our first short. So
Yeah, first one.
Good for you guys. I want to see it. That sounds great.
Okay.
Okay, now we can get to the boob
back to
cutting.
simple. Go on,
The boob
Travis. I
cutting.
know you want to.
Yeah,
I'm glad they didn't show it on camera.
They
Yeah.
started to.
Well, he drew on him, and then he just started talking. And he comes out,
You're probably watching the
Just slaps
censored
it.
version.
Flops it on the car.
just slaps it on the cop's fucking window,
Because
So
the
good.
version
and
I,
then puts it under the fucking windshield wiper too, so it doesn't blow away. Just-
the version I watched, he lifted it up and started cutting it off.
yeah, same.
Yeah, the unrated will show
Oh,
it. Yeah.
No, then I didn't watch the unrated one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was funny. He just slapped it on the cop window.
Dude, it was aggressive
And then
the
he-
way he grabbed the whole titty too.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Lifts it up and then just cuts under it.
Ugh.
And then
Chicken.
he took the second one and made a wallet out of it.
I know, it was fucking gross.
Little,
That thing had to
little
smell
titty
so
wallet.
bad.
Ed Gein bullshit.
Well, yeah, he
there.
probably dried it out and
Gross.
stuff, so it's not stinky.
I don't know, man. Then when he flopped it down, that was still pretty supple.
You're like, whoa, what the hell is that thing?
That's kind of
Oh,
cool.
Wallet
that
is
back.
disgusting.
Cool ass wallet.
Rewind.
It's got a little nipple on it.
Mm. Yeah,
It's
that's
like
some
the button.
Ed Gein bullshit. Ed Gein, the murderer who made
Yeah.
a belt out of nipples.
Leatherface. The
Leatherface.
inspiration for Leatherface and Buffalo Bob.
There's another guy who made like this is the same guy who made like people's lamps. It was lamps
Yeah.
out of people's
Yeah.
skin. Disgusting.
He
That
made
is
a pair of
disgusting.
gloves out of hand skin. Is that crazy?
That's
I think-
horrifying.
I think the worst real life serial killer was Albert Fish. You guys know who that is?
Oh, is he the old guy? The,
Yeah.
It's that
He
fish.
he kidnapped his neighbor's kids, chopped them up into a stew,
Mhm.
and
Oh,
brought the
cooked
parents
it.
the stew as like, I'm so sorry your kids are lost. Here, eat your children.
Oh my god.
Mm.
Some
Dude,
carpenter.
and I know he stayed there and was like, how was it?
Yeah, watched him eat it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
This is the days before Viagra, so he was an old man. He needed the
The
juice.
stimulation.
The
Mhm.
juice. That's disgusting.
Okay, so what's the next act after he cuts off her titty and kills
Act
her?
5 is when he is trying to do the war.
Like the 7 headshots.
Yep, that's his last, or his Act 5.
What's it called in Halo when you get 2 in a row? Like the double?
Double kill, triple
It's
kill.
like Deadeye. Yeah, but it's like the single shot. It's like a thing for it.
Oh, when you
remember.
get, yeah.
Oh,
Two-
1 shot, 2 kills.
Yeah.
Something like that. It's
I
one
thought you were
7.
talking about the Kilimanjaro and stuff.
Yeah.
It's getting pretty dark over there, Steven.
I,
You gonna have
yeah.
A light.
Hold on. No, do I need a light? Oh my
No, you don't.
dark.
baby.
I thought you meant like content wise. I'm like, it's always going to be dark. Nope, I can't do that one.
No, you look.
God
You look fine.
damn it.
Oh my gosh, guys, he looked fine.
No,
I didn't
it's
see
hiding in the
anything.
dark.
That's all right. It's all right. We got the big light. We'll make it happen.
There we go. Ooh, I can see that face now.
There you go.
But yeah, that scene was pretty messed up. When he took that guy, I was like, "There's no way." Okay, so at first I'd be like, "Okay, I'm going. I don't know what's going on," complying. But once he brought me into a freezer where there's a bunch of dead bodies and a bunch of people tying up, I'm not. That's when I'm fighting.
Yeah.
Like, I'm fighting for my life. If I get killed, it's probably better that I get killed right then and there. Because, as soon as you open that freezer...
Instead of being some part of his fucking sick game.
Yeah, I would
It takes
instantly...
me out before.
What he's trying to do, he's trying to line up. He's doing an experiment. He's trying to kill as many people with one bullet as possible.
No, it was 6. It was 6 heads with 1 bullet. Was the? Did he hear it from a story or something?
Yeah, back in
Something like that, yeah.
What
Back
was
in
it?
World War One, they would assassinate
Oh.
people, and
Oh,
they
it
didn't.
was the Nazis.
Yeah, and
wanted
they
to save bullets.
Yeah, they didn't have
That's what
enough
it was.
ammunition, so they did experiments on how they can kill multiple people with less ammunition. And so he came up with this, where he lines up. They're all on their hands and knees, and their head and necks are tied to this pole, where like alternating, so their heads line up perfectly. And he's going to try to shoot through as many heads as he can,
And
but he doesn't have a full metal jacket.
And why the soldier decided to tell him is beyond me.
Probably
Buying
kill
time.
save time.
Guess that's fair.
But then they
I don't
didn't.
know.
It
'Cause
didn't
it-
seem
'cause
like
it-
they tried to get out after that.
It worked.
Yeah, it did work. He did end up getting. He didn't end up killing them. So like,
Mm-hmm.
we don't know
Yeah,
if they
my-
froze.
my intrusive thoughts took over, and I looked up how many people can be killed, and it's 3
Oh damn.
Really?
Pistol.
That's it.
with
Well,
a pistol.
With the
you can-
rifle, this is gonna be a lot more powerful than the pistol.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah,
going through
somewhere
6.
I said
you know what?
something. I
Let's
saw
Google it right
something
now.
saying 36 people, but I was like, no fucking way. With the
That's
rifle,
crazy.
yeah, it's like
That's like a 50 cal. Like
Yeah.
even then.
that's
But
so
by then, I think the bullet would probably go left or right or down.
Yeah.
Before it gets through all of them.
For sure.
Let's hit up MythBusters.
They probably did it.
They might do it. Have you guys seen The Office? There's the thing about shooting it was Hitler and then like Stalin and someone else through the throat. That might work.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus Christ, The Office. I need to rewatch that.
I just rewatched it not that long ago, actually. But then
So
he's
according to this, the sniper rifle can only go through 6 or 5 people.
oh,
It's still impressive.
That's mad impressive, but we should have seen the 6.
That's Kilimanjaro, right?
5 or
Kilimanjaro
more?
7,
7?
7? Fuck,
Kill
that's like half
faster.
the team.
right?
That's
Big
so
team
hard.
battle. Yeah, so he's trying to get the full metal jacket from his ammo supplier, but his ammo supplier like knows the news that he robbed somebody.
Yeah, what was the robbing part? Where did that come from? It was just
I want to think it was related to the first lady, but
The
I don't know
sugar.
how long time had passed.
Sugar lady, right?
well, it takes over 12 years, and this is towards the end.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, I don't think they say it. They just say like
He
And
was just a suspicious guy, and like, oh, someone just got robbed. He acts weird. It's,
we go to
Yeah.
that trailer with that other guy. I didn't know who he was either.
SP or something like that.
It's his friend.
It's his best friend. Aren't you listening?
At the very beginning, like they don't even mention him. That's his only scene.
Yeah,
in the
but
movie.
it happens over 12 years. You can't put everything in there. It'd be a long movie.
I just thought that was silly because I was like, "What the fuck?" Like I don't know anything.
But yeah,
about
so
All freaking Roy wanted all the horses in the other movie to have names.
A Knight's Tale to have a story.
Oh, that was so funny.
He's like, "What's
Thank
a
you.
horse's name?" I was like, "Bro, he has so many horses."
They should have names.
And you almost did that for the thing too. You're like, the dog. Well, it doesn't have a name, but I was like, oh no, here he goes.
I mean,
What's
it'd
all the
be
dogs'
easier to-
names?
All the dogs.
But so he buys the bullets because they say on the box, Full Metal Jacket, and then that's when the military guy tells him, "Hey man, those aren't full metal." He's like, "Oh, you're right." So he goes back to his friend, who is acting real weird now. He doesn't understand. Like he's being real skittish, asking for identification,
A receipt.
a receipt. And then so he leaves.
But he's like, I
go
come to
talk-
you because you don't ask questions.
Mm-hmm. And then he goes to, was it SP or something like that? What was the guy's name? It was a weird initials. It didn't make sense to me, but. He
Boy, was
also
he
a-
initially driving out there for the bullet and he just got stuck? So he ran
No,
there?
So I'm assuming that like that guy also works at the store. And so he's going out to talk to him to see like what the fuck's up with this guy. Why won't he give me what I need?
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
No.
I'm
And
sorry.
then that guy's like, we heard about the.
Yeah, the cops came and talked to us and told us that you robbed whatever. Then he has to lie.
Holds him in place, gun point. Dude, and that's so funny when he like puts a gun down. He picks it back up. He's like, I'm still fast. He wasn't even that fast.
That was good.
It was good.
But yeah,
So
then
what-
he kills him. Shoves a knife right up.
Stab
Right
him
up to-
Oh,
Chin.
right up the like, chin. Ouch, bro.
What is
Yeah.
this called? Jowl?
Yeah. Ow.
I think
Your
jowls
tongue
is
and shit?
like the chins
These guys.
The chins.
for us. The chins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For normal people, chin, nah.
Chin.
Singular, not plural.
Yeah, and then there's the gun scene, and then he gets caught, and then he goes to hell, and then that's where we catch up in the conversation.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Rewind.
Oh, I jumped a little. My bad.
I just want to talk about the house that he built.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, he gets the Full Metal Jacket and goes back, and he's gonna kill all those people, but he can't focus his lens because it's too close. So he opens a door. And
That
he
he'd been
hears-
trying to open the entire time he opened it.
Yeah.
Has that place.
and he just happens to open it after 12 years. But someone calls his name from in there, and that's when you find out it's Mr. Virgie.
Virgil's
Okay.
been hiding in that closet for 12
Yes, Roy?
years.
That scene I just thought about as right before we started the podcast because I was like, that bugged me through the whole movie. I was like, what is behind that fucking door?
I honestly
And-
had forgotten about it until it
I-
came back.
no, it bugged me so much because he was just locked and then he never bothered. Well, he tried to twice in the movie to get through it. He
Yeah.
couldn't. And it's a mental barrier.
Oh
That's what it is.
my god!
Okay. I
And
like
that's where
that.
Virgil comes from. Because Virgil is in his head.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and,
so-
According to
like-
Virgil, he's been there since the beginning.
yeah. And Virgil's like, "What are you doing, dude? Like, what about you? You're supposed to build a house this whole time."
Yeah, you focus on the mission.
Yeah, so he just gets all those frozen bodies and wraps them up in wire and builds a little house out of bodies.
It was so cool looking.
The house is sick.
Yeah.
Actually, I take it back. I think he might have killed those dudes. because he made that house. I forgot.
Yeah,
No,
but
All the
yeah.
bodies.
he had tons of frozen because all the bodies he built were frozen.
And then you see in the room that he leaves that they're all tied up still, and they're cutting through that door. The cops
Oh, and they
find them.
started shooting at him, and
That's right.
he Ninja Turtle down through the sewers. To hell.
To heck.
Oh, straight to heck. Yeah, so him and Virgil. Well, Virgil's leading them to heck. Not that whole thing. Just that the movie just twisted so weird right there.
Yeah.
This is the part where it kind of lost me. But like it was a cool like scene, but it just kind of comes out of left field. You don't really see it coming.
That's very
Oh, yeah.
Antichrist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was like the weird animation.
Dude, I
of
know
hell.
that the animation and the CG was terrible, but it was still cool. Like,
Yeah, it was like he's putting in the ring and the fucking.
Going to Mordor.
yeah, Mordor.
Jesus.
But yeah, that water scene was cool. It was like one shot, and then
Yeah, and
they had
it
to
was
crawl
a
through the-
single cam.
Yeah,
crawl through
Donkey Kong level.
the caves.
that was fun. I like that part.
And then it showed the bridge back to the living or whatever.
I thought it was a bridge to heaven.
Is that what it was? I thought it was back.
I have no
go
I-
back to the real
to life. That's smart. I didn't think about it that way.
They said it was
because like in
broken a
Dante's
long
Inferno,
time
that's
ago.
what happens. He finally gets to the bottom, then he's able to rescue his wife or whatever it was, and go back to.
I didn't know that. Huh. I gotta go through that. I played the video game. I never played the story.
Good game.
I never played
never
them.
played the game. I've only
Never
read the
beat it.
stories.
The game is like game's like God of War, but a little like less polished.
I agree.
I've heard of it. I just never played it.
So, Steven, why did you pick this movie? That's what.
Oh, yeah, no worries. I mean, I picked it for a lot of reasons. I picked it for one, I was hoping you hadn't seen it, so that was a big thing. Two, it's challenging in a way that it's like it's not necessarily like the most engrossing movie, so it's like people that like movies would tend to like this movie. That, and I thought if y'all liked it, you'd be like, oh well, he'd be a cool guest. Maybe another time we'll let him pick. I'd pick something more fun, not so crazy.
Well, I mean, I'm glad you picked it. And you hit a strike or a home run with because none of us seen it.
Yeah.
So that was
And like I said
fun.
at the beginning, I genuinely am surprised I liked it.
Same.
Yeah.
When I sat down,
I went in, no hopes, no. I was just meh.
sat down and seen it
Gonna
was
power through it.
2 hours and 40 minutes. I was like, oh my
Yeah,
God.
mine was 2.5. I was like, holy shit, this is.
yeah.
Yeah, and
This
it's,
I knew-
it
Yeah.
kind of was like, yeah, a slow burn, but it was written really good. And like a lot of the movie is just dialogue, which sometimes loses people because it's too much, but it was
Right.
good.
It was interesting dialogue.
Yeah,
That's
it was
what
interesting. And you
I
wanted
have-
to hear what was next.
I have in my notes. I just hear these guys. I could sit in a cafe and listen to these guys bicker back and forth.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah,
that was-
Virgil calling him out is so fun.
Yeah,
Like,
it was.
Him being the audience and being like, "You're a piece of shit. What the fuck are you talking about?"
yeah, they're very well educated.
Yeah.
And they bring up all these cool history facts and it's like little terms that we use that we don't realize where they came from. And
Right.
cool.
But
If
yeah.
you like that, Lars has another movie called Nymphomaniac. It's actually a two-parter. It's really good.
Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, with Shia LaBeouf, but like there's the allegories about like fly fishing and like how guns work. Like some of that shit is fascinating, and you're like, oh, I'm getting educated. I love that feeling.
The movie's good.
Yeah, it's a
I
fun
haven't
movie.
seen it. I will.
Was there like 4 of them?
There's two
Oh.
Two parts.
parts.
Yeah. So I think they're both like 2 hours long.
Yeah, they're big, they're long movies, but I think it pays off well.
She's Shia's wiener.
She's
you? Oh,
Shia's full shaft.
I thought I
Yeah.
was surprised there was no dong in this movie because usually the balance, you see boobs and dude butts.
No,
And,
this
like,
guy's
something,
neck,
no?
Remember?
Yeah.
We've talked about this before.
Yeah, there's always pretty good balance with if you,
see-
see boobs,
you see
you
some
see
titties,
dude
you
butt.
see at least dude butt.
Gotta have to. No, yeah, I guess in other Lars movies there is that. I think this one is just showing that like he's a piece of shit to women.
For sure.
Really.
Because he mentions that too. Verge talks to him. He's like, "You only kill dumb women," and then he's like,
Yeah, I've killed men. Hey. Yeah, he gets all offended.
So good.
But so does it at the end did he die to the cops and that's why he is on that journey with Virgil?
In my mind, I'm assuming that's what happened. He's so crazy that he probably thought he escaped, but he's dead.
Yeah, because I was thinking like, well, because he jumped in the sewer. I'm guessing that sewer wasn't even there. He probably got shot, and
"Yeah."
that was his
Is there-
last moments in his mind before he went to heck when he fell off
mean,
the wall.
Imagine you're a cop and you walk in this freezer and it's a house made of people with some freak underneath it, and you're gonna start blasting.
Sure.
Like,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah, because there's no hole there. There's no sewer.
no.
Yeah,
It's in his brain. Like he's making all this shit up towards the end.
you guys hear that?
He's been. But hear what?
Ice cream
I'm
man.
scared.
The ice cream man.
Yeah. He always comes so late.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's almost 9:00. You got ice cream man over there. It's wild.
Yeah, he hits us up last.
Interesting.
You
That
can
is
just
kinda
shitty
He
ice
just
cream.
gives us ice.
The leftovers.
But on the potato meter, what would you guys give it on the potato meter?
I go 72.
Yeah, I was gonna say 75.
Oh yeah, me
What
too.
about mine?
I was gonna say 72, but 70.
Nice. It's about average. I mean, I think it's
What would
it's
you give it?
I love this movie, and even though I love it, I know it has its flaws. Especially like I'd say the length is probably one of the bigger.
We've been down this road
Aspects.
for movies.
Um,
Personal and realistic are two
Oh
different
yeah, for sure.
Right.
categories.
Because there's
Yeah, I
some
think-
movies. Some of my favorite movies are
yeah.
probably on like our competitors. They get like a 6%.
Oh
But
shit.
I love it.
Yeah, so it's probably the same 70, 75, somewhere in
Alright.
there. Depends on the day.
I
I'm gonna write it down as a 75 then.
it's a spicy meatball.
All right, Mr. Tater Tots and Mrs. Tater Tots. That was the coverage of the house that Jack built. Now we're going to move on to our segment, and our segment is we're doing a draft pick of serial killer movies, non-supernatural.
I'm
And
gonna
no, it's not your episode.
Steven could go
Yeah.
first.
I'm going first. Good, I'll
Yeah.
pick one. I'm pretty sure none of you had this. I hope you didn't. But Creep.
Oh,
Mike.
I did have Creep.
Okay, Creep.
Dang it.
I gotta
No,
go
you
Creep.
said-
It's
Dude, they're so good.
though.
Oh my!
You
I
said
was,
Creed.
I was telling Roy for I don't know how long to watch these movies.
still
I
haven't.
liked all three. I don't know if there's four, but I honestly liked all three. But Creep is
Wait,
so
is the
good.
third one out?
I think so, right?
I only know of the two, but either way, they're incredible.
Yeah, they're really good. But yeah, that is on high on my list too. So
I'm gonna have to watch it then.
I have to put that off. Damn it. I'll go second. My
You cack.
I Saw the Devil.
Oh, that's a good one. I forgot about that movie.
So good. I
Never
that
heard of
movie
it.
too. Because you don't watch foreign films.
It's Korean, but it's
Yeah,
so
definitely would've
freaking
thought.
good. It's
Like
yeah,
one of the best revenge movies.
it's a really good revenge movie, but it's like a cop going after a serial killer.
so good.
That's a good one.
I'll go, and I'm gonna say 7 with Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman.
Villain.
Suck it.
I was gonna put it, but I figured, probably all you guys
Someone-
had it, so I
Yeah.
just didn't even
Nope,
bother.
didn't even think about it. Mine, I'm gonna go with Silence of the Lambs.
Ooh, good pick.
Good answer.
You know, a lot better pick than I thought you were gonna say.
Yeah,
What?
Second pick, gotta go No Country for Old Men.
No Country for Old
Oh,
Men.
damn. That is a really good.
I didn't watch that all the way through.
Oh, really? That has my
Yeah.
favorite ending of all time.
I
I'm
went to
gonna finish it because I haven't finished it either.
with my son's mom. She's Mexican, and this
Yeah.
is in our early days of dating. So I got dragged to one of her friends' birthday parties, and I was the only white guy. So I just got ignored and like left with the children.
So you just watch that movie with them?
And that was on TV, so I just kind of sat there and watched it, and like was just uncomfortable as hell.
Understandably.
Uncomfortable.
Did they have food?
Yeah, but like I
No,
never got
that's
introduced to anybody, so like
Oh my god.
it was a bad scenario.
What kind of food they have?
No, skip the food.
I don't remember.
That's
My
your
turn.
turn.
My
Cool.
second pick. Oh, there's so many good ones. I'm gonna go with The Audition.
Ooh, audition's good.
I
Yeah,
don't think I've seen the audition.
it's
Never
very
heard of that either.
creepy.
It's creepy. It gets a lot of hype that I don't think it deserves, but it was good.
Yeah, it was because I watched it when it was super overhyped, and it wasn't as good as what people said, but I liked it.
Yeah.
Who's in it?
I don't
I
know.
don't even know.
What's it
I don't even
about?
know the actors.
I don't
Oh.
either.
It's like a guy who runs a talent agency, and he has this girl like audition essentially, and she ends up torturing the fuck out of him.
Yeah, so because he like kind of takes advantage of people, and
Yeah.
so it's a revenge movie, I guess, and yeah, she just turns the ties on him instead of because he's like, director, show me your tits, you could get the part, but she's like
Harvey Weinstein.
playing into it. She plays into it, and then the scene that creeps me out is when, well, I don't want to spoil it if you're gonna watch it.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll
I
watch.
have no intentions.
Okay. So for my next pick, I got quite a few here, so I have to pick it because I don't want other people picking it, so I'm going to Zodiac.
Mm,
Good answer.
Didn't have it.
The movie's so good.
Didn't have it either.
That's a good one.
I
Damn,
actually
really?
didn't really care
Yeah.
for it.
What?
Yeah, there's. Well,
There's
I
a lot
told
of
you,
tension.
I told you I
There's no
didn't care for
satisfying
it.
ending.
That's exactly why. I was like, wait,
Never
they don't,
found the guy.
they don't catch the killer?
I hate you guys.
I'm just
You're-
kidding.
The endings just kill the movies for you.
Yeah.
Of
'cause
course they
they're
don't
stupid.
catch him.
All right.
It's Ted Cruz, guys. You didn't know?
He eats babies.
Zodiac.
All right, I'm gonna go. So none of mine are like actual based off of real killers. Mine are all
That's
fictional
fine.
people.
Yeah.
I want Jigsaw from Saw.
Good answer.
Yeah, I mean, I have Saw on here.
What do you guys think?
But
Like,
it's-
what would your like punishment be? Like, mine's for sure gluttony.
I thought
Lost.
Yeah,
that was
slut.
selfishness.
Maybe Lost.
Lust.
Oof.
Yeah.
My gluttony's killed my lust.
Oh, that can happen.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure mine would be gluttony.
JK, still send me your tits.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Jesus.
Call back.
Don't send them your tits.
Oh, males only.
Whatever. Tits are tits.
Tits are tits, bro.
Tits for tats.
Oh my
It's an
god.
odd choice for my last one, but since y'all took the ones that I took, I don't have any left in my head. There's a character in Smokin' Aces that are the three brothers that are
Oh,
like
yeah.
absolutely
I forgot
insane.
about that movie.
Definitely them.
That's a good movie. The second one was
I-
fucking terrible.
I love Smokin' Aces. One of my favorites.
Just watched it the other week. It is good.
If
I
watch
didn't
it.
realize that.
Ryan Reynolds is in that, right? Am I thinking
Yep.
the right movie?
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
No, I've seen it then.
What's his name? The fucking dude from Star Trek is one of the brothers.
Yeah. Chris Pine.
Chris Pine. I didn't
Yeah.
realize that.
Chris Pine's good.
Yeah, he's great.
They're all good. Those
Yeah.
those three brothers are fun.
They're
Very
freaking
nice.
hilarious. Yeah.
Mad Max,
Exactly.
just wild. All right, Mikhail.
Mikhail's number 3. Prisoners.
Ooh, good answer.
Still haven't seen it.
See, I was gonna pick another Korean movie, but I can't. Too many Korean movies.
Yeah.
So I'm
Okay.
going with Prisoners.
Prisoners is good.
10 out of 10 movie. In my
10 out of
opinion.
10. Same.
Oh yeah. If you like good endings, that's a hell of a fucking amazing ending.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's a movie you should watch, Travis. I mean, maybe we'll cover it someday, but it's really good.
I mean, if you like this movie, you'll like that movie for sure.
Really?
Yeah, plus it has Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds.
Jake
Right?
Gyllenhaal
Jake Gyllenhaal, yeah.
Ooh,
together. God, they're so fucking good.
All right, so for my third pick, I'm gonna just go Scream, Ghostface.
Oh, good answer. I like that.
You fucker. That was my third one.
Nice.
Sorry. Anyway.
Just start that over again.
I'm gonna go with the Strangers.
Ooh.
Okay.
I like it.
Dang, you guys have some good picks. I'm jealous. I thought
I
I
like
had
the
some good
Strangers.
picks. You guys had better.
Did
picks.
you guys like those movies though?
I like the first one. That's the
Oh,
only one I've
wait.
seen.
The first one was okay. The second one, our buddy Ben dragged me to go see it. It was like an hour and 15 minutes long.
Not
It was
enough
just
feeling for you.
stupid as shit. Like the idea of it's cool. Like, you know, these kids are out killing everybody or whatever. But the movie itself, oh, it was so bad.
Let me guess.
Interesting.
Ben liked it.
He loved it.
I knew it.
Is this Ben C?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
He likes, he
Stupid.
likes some good stuff, but he also likes some bad stuff.
Don't we all? Don't we
Yeah,
all?
true.
See,
Not me, dude.
and Sad
Fair
Prisoners, I was gonna pick. Have you guys seen Memories of a Murder?
I haven't yet. I've heard it's incredible.
It is incredible. It's
I need to watch it. It's on my list.
it's about like the first serial killer in Korea, and they have no idea what's going on, and they're trying to catch him, and he just keeps barely slipping away because they don't have the technology to technology or ideas of like how to catch a serial killer. So they have to like try to get help from the U.S., but it just takes so long because technology's not as fast. It's a great movie.
It's the same director as Parasite, right?
Yep.
Oh my
Oh,
god. that
hell
guy's
yeah. I'm
just spot on.
yeah, he's so good.
But I also
I might
had.
I might
go
have to
ahead.
check more of that guy out.
Who the
The-
director?
And Jung Ho.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because I like
definitely, dude.
Parasite for the most part. And then I really like, what the fuck do we just, Snowpiercer.
Snowpiercer. Yep. Yeah,
Oh,
you should
Snowpiercer's
watch
so
it.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
watch
he's
it.
great.
But I also had in my like honorary, like if you guys picked all my picks, I had
Yo, backups.
yeah, my backups. Memories of Murder was there. Creep was there. Devil's Rejects, is that count as serial killers?
Oh,
Yeah,
definitely.
That's pretty
Yeah.
fun.
They go on a tangent.
House of a Thousand Corpses, same thing. It's all right, but it's just like my other picks were way better, I thought. And then
Yeah.
have you guys seen Ma? That was kind of creepy.
I haven't seen that either.
With Olivia
Oh, yeah.
Spencer. Or Octavia Spencer is her name?
Yeah, and she's like real nice, like, oh, you guys kids could come drink at my house, and then she just flips a switch.
Dude, that was good.
That's a good movie.
It was okay. She's a great actress.
Yeah,
She is-
she's
She is. I like
phenomenal.
her a lot.
Dude.
She's really good.
In Snowpiercer, she's so funny when
Oh, yeah,
they're
she was in
doing
Snowpiercer.
when they're doing the riot thing. She's like, chicken, where's the fried chicken? She just kept yelling, chicken. Did you guys have any other backups?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Sure.
Natural
Good.
Born Killers.
That's I had that one in my head.
Yeah, I had Monster.
Eileen.
That one was more of a prison movie, wasn't it?
No. I mean, she gets sent to prison, and it's
But she is definitely a serial killer or
I know-
multi-murderer.
I know she's based off a real, but I was thinking the movie itself didn't have much.
You know, it's weird. Okay, I'm gonna redo this. I'm gonna replay Zodiac. Sorry.
No, you can't. It's too late.
We were
Too
talking
late?
about this
Too
earlier.
late.
Yeah, you
Too
sorry,
late.
bud.
Okay, so I just thought about this.
But
one
you can
because
tell
in
us
my
what it
honorable
is.
mentions. In my honorable mentions, I have Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho,
Yep, that's what
Sure.
my first one was.
and then that.
What'd you
I don't
change
think
it?
he.
American
Nor-
Psycho.
Oh,
But both of those, Norman Bates, Patrick Bateman, those are the
Yeah.
other two I had on my thing. And then Leatherface,
oh, nice.
Texas Chainsaw
I guess
Massacre.
he is a serial killer.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think Norman might not actually count as a serial killer. Didn't he only kill his mom?
Ooh, good call.
I didn't finish the show.
You have you seen the original, like the '60s movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he kills other people. At least
He
not
kills
like
the- he kills
canonically.
the girl, doesn't he?
Oh, you're right. In the shower. That's like the whole point of the movie.
Mhm.
Duh. Shit.
So 2. Wait. What's qualifies as a serial killer? 2 or more?
I think it's 3 in the same method as serial killer.
Oh, okay.
Oh, let's find out. We have a little computer on our phone.
I'm pretty sure he's right though. That sounds right.
Makes sense to me.
Person commits a series of murders often with no apparent motive. What classifies it? 3 or more killings. Yep.
Oh wow,
Nice.
interesting to know.
Dang, you got that.
Nailed it.
And then, so to recap the picks, so that way people don't have to rewind whenever they want to see who picks what. I'll start off with my number 1, which was I Saw the Devil. Number 2, The Audition. Number 3, Prisoners.
All right, so number 1 was Seven, number 2 was Zodiac, and number 3 was Scream.
Not. I mean, those are cool, but I feel like those. Okay, go ahead.
Eat my balls.
You want to go first?
Oh yeah. Shit. Creep
You have to
was
shit.
number 1. No, I said shit because I don't remember what
Oh,
picks
okay.
were.
We can help.
It was Creep was the first one.
Oh, so good.
The second one, shit, wasn't it Smoking Aces or is that 3? I don't remember.
I think Smoking Aces.
I should have wrote this down. I did not do that.
It's okay.
Oh, and No Country for Old Men,
Yes, that's,
That's
what
what
it
it
was.
Okay.
That was number 2. It was No
Yeah.
Control Man.
And then Smoking Aces.
and then Smoking Aces. Thank you.
Silence of the Lambs. Saw. The Strangers.
Yeah. Hey, have you
Good
guys seen The
choice.
Collector? Does that count as?
Yeah, it does.
I have. That's
Heard of
that's
it. Haven't seen
I-
it.
Sabrina and I were the only 2 in the theater when we watched that. No one
Really?
saw that movie.
Nice.
That was a
Yeah.
pretty good movie, but I don't know if it counted as serial killer.
Well, okay, so that
I don't know.
guy was breaking into houses and killing people for fun, and he had the guy in the trunk already.
Right.
Remember?
You remember this movie way more than I do.
Wait, no,
Yeah.
guy was in the trunk.
Remember the guy in the trunk that he finds, and he's like, if you see him, he,
You guys'
he
cat's
catches
going
you.
Crazy.
Oh yeah, it's Oliver. He catches you and he puts you in the trunk, and then he takes you to the next victim's house, and then replaces you, kills you, so on and so forth.
Oh, yeah. From what I remember, is like it's this weird serial killer that goes into people's houses and set up traps and like murders whoever's in the house. But as he's murdering the family, some guy's robbing the house at the same time. So he has to kind of like work with family or whatever that he's robbing to stop the killer. That's a
I
cool
can recall.
concept.
That was different. Yeah. Very different.
Bone collector.
Bone Collector. Never.
That's a
watched
good
it.
answer.
It's
Well-
hard not to go like supernatural because there's so many supernatural like serial killers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a ton.
That was fun for me because it made me think outside of like supernatural, and, like Freddy Krueger,
Right.
Mhm.
like that. So that's
Yeah.
what I know. For
I
the
think
most
it
part.
would be more fun anyway because supernaturals are everybody knows the supernaturals. Not everybody might know Creep or some other movies.
They
Sure.
know, like,
Like
Chucky.
me not knowing majority of your guys' picks.
Yeah. So then they want to check it out, and so they'll be like, "Yeah, Jason. Oh, Michael Myers. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
one
yeah.
that my
Oh,
girlfriend always
Chucky.
brings up.
Okay, yeah, Chucky.
She's like, your list are, I assume they're good, but no one knows the movies that you're talking about. And I'm like, I guess like people who know movies know what I'm talking about, or like
Yeah.
you're a fan of the genre, or
And then
You know,
they'll,
just kinda
they'll
like-
vote for you.
yeah. But people that like, just don't watch movies, obscure movies or anything like that, they're just like, very potato salad. like,
Potato
Yeah.
salad.
I watch a lot of dumb shit, and I haven't seen half your shit.
That's okay. That's the beauty of it. You get the chance to watch it for the first time. That's the best.
Yeah, and we're
Yes,
also
that-
doing whose pick? Whose pick is it next week?
This guy.
Oh my
Ooh.
god! Oh, also we are supposed to do movie quotes at the end.
Oh yeah.
So
Um,
also lead off.
Should we do Travis's pick first?
Whatever way you want to do it. I figure we'd end with that, and
Oh, okay.
but
Either way,
I'm gonna go a route we haven't gone yet.
Okay,
Coach Carter.
dude. Oh my god, I just watched that.
Good answer.
We haven't
I
done
love
the
that
sports
movie.
movie yet.
You're picking Coach Carter. I thought you were doing a quote from Coach Carter.
Oh no.
I just watched Coach Carter yesterday, so
really?
yeah, I did.
You reversed on it.
It's a
Perfect.
good movie.
Okay.
We haven't done a sports movie yet, so
Nice.
Dude, I love sports movies. Like, I don't really
Same.
like sports that much, but I love sports movies.
Ooh,
I love a good sports movie.
It's gonna be a good segment.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
could
I like
be.
that. That'll be fun.
And then movie quote. You guys got one on the top of your head, or
I'm the king of the world.
You took mine, bro.
that's from? Oh, is that when he's like up front or something?
Yeah, he's on top in the front of the boat, and he's
Yeah, he made that up on the spot.
really. I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, he really did. Leo did,
yeah.
not Travis.
Travis, wow. You're just lying now, huh, Travis? That was cool.
Yeah, I'm technically an actor, so
All right.
Oh yeah, he is in IMDb.
Yeah, he is. You're a
But-
credited actor.
Nice.
Mine
Extra.
is credited extra.
Speaking of which, Roach, I watched that music video.
Yeah.
You do get saw, kinda.
I'm the
Oh,
only one
you
in-
found the music video?
Yeah,
My God,
Send it to
we-
me so I can post
so
it.
annoying at that.
you really.
place.
I only know it's you because I know what you remember what you were wearing. It's the only reason you know it's you.
So funny.
Because the
It's
other guys
blurry
were
as
in the
fuck.
same shirt.
It was blurry as shit. I didn't recognize your glasses and the shirt.
Yeah, we went to film a music video, and oh my,
It was so bad.
it was bad. They just
Damn.
filmed the same part 25 times. Tell you to scream right now, and you had to scream.
Oh shit.
And you have the
What
dance.
band?
It was
Some I have
her name's
no clue.
Terror and
Oh god.
Lynn or
Kinda like
something. It was
pop.
so bad.
Pop country.
Not even pop. It was like a weird like hipster country thing.
Yeah,
Nice.
Generic.
And like we had to like dance to her shitty music.
yeah.
Oh my
like,
God.
it's
Yeah,
awkward.
so they have you. She's on the stage, and they're playing the song live, and they cue you to be excited. Like, okay, they're playing. Like,
But it's silent.
yeah, people go silent, but me and Michael were being so
Dude,
loud.
it was so funny because they're like,
That's
they're
hilarious.
like, all right, get excited now, and we're like,
That's so good.
And we're just screaming, and people are looking at us like, you don't have to be loud. And it's like we were just being obnoxious with
Right, you're just fucking around.
well, because Travis dragged us in. He's like, guys, I'm coming up. Just come with me. We're like, all right, fine, we'll go with you.
So at the time I was on like a kick. I'd been in 2 different other shows, so I just kept applying and I got this one.
Go for it. Yeah, do your thing.
So I'm 2 for 3 on face shots though. Like in the first 2, like, you actually see me and like
Dude,
you can
that-
tell it's me.
You should post that on the
dude.
Instagram.
Yeah, you
the
should
one,
post it on the gram.
the one where you
Oh, I
walk
didn't
through the
think of
back. You're like,
Yeah, you should show it.
Walking is so funny.
dude, it's
Well,
so
because I had to walk fast. They told me to walk fast.
So funny.
Damn.
all right. My movie quote.
Sorry.
Do it.
Do it.
It's from Star Wars.
Star Wars, yeah.
Yeah,
Killing him.
Palpatine.
good one. Do you have one, Steven, or just
I was just gonna do one from Jack. I love this line. Sometimes the best way to hide is to not hide at all.
That's good.
Yeah, it is a good one.
I love that.
I'm gonna say, we're smoking dog shit, man.
Labrador, man.
Labrador. Is. I love that movie.
Hell yeah. God, I love that movie so much.
He's like,
That's
this is a toothpick, man. He's like, oh man, that's not a toothpick.
That's my dick.
That's my. Is this your dick?
Oh, your dick's bigger than a
That.
toothpick.
That's a movie me and my dad will be hanging out. If it's like on or something, like we're sitting, we're watching
Oh
it.
yeah,
Hey, that's so
Classic.
have to. Dude, in that
So.
when she snorts at borax.
Oh my god, Borax. Jesus Christ, dude.
She deserves a fucking award for that acting. That's so
That was so fun.
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for being a guest.
No, thanks for having me. Appreciate
Steph,
it, dude.
you want to give your handles out? You want people to follow
Oh yeah,
you?
you
What's,
got anything going on?
I don't know. I don't have shit going on. What are you talking about?
fantasy football, baby. The champion.
Oh, I did win my fantasy league last year. That was
Nice.
fun. I don't do anything. This is why you think I'm excited for this shit. This is fun. I'm not doing nothing. No,
Well, if you want
I'm just
you could
kicking it, working.
give out your personal handles if you want.
Want some followers?
I don't need followers. I don't post shit. I mean, I appreciate for you guys, but
Okay, let me
Oh,
ask
thank
you a
you.
question then.
yeah, go for it.
You're a collector of vinyl
Yes.
records.
Yes, I am.
What have you picked up recently that you're excited about?
Oh man, I just got Leonard Skinner's original record for like $15,
Nice.
and that was a find. And then what did I get? That was Turnstiles Glow On.
Ooh.
I finally got a press of that. That is so good. It's mixed so well. It sounds phenomenal. I just flip it, keep playing it.
You make me want a record player.
Yeah, I have a record player, but not many records, and I don't
Yeah.
even have it plugged in anymore. But I would clean my house to Reliant K all the time because
Oh hell yeah!
Caleb gave me the Reliant K record, and dude, I freaking love it.
Hell yeah!
We love it.
Christian
Rock's the shit. What are you talking about?
Well, there's a one show I went to, and it was all Christian bands. It's one of the best shows I've ever been to, and it was with Jake and Caleb. But it was like
That sounds fun.
Plea for Purging, Haste a Day,
Oh my
The
god!
Chariot, and like 2 other like really good Christian bands. But it was insane.
Yeah, I got to see the Chariot on their last tour when they came to Portland. That was nuts.
Dude, they're fun. They're like hanging upside down, going crazy.
Right.
That guy has so much energy.
Yeah, the dude ran outside.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
appreciate you again for picking such a good movie.
Yeah, thanks guys.
Yeah, and you'll be
So-
invited back for sure.
Yeah,
Well,
keep doing your
yeah.
thing. I love listening. First time,
yeah.
long time listener, first time joiner.
Thank you for
We
supporting.
appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks for
Yeah.
being
Yeah,
a fan, and thanks for
Yeah.
being a friend.
Aw.
We'll see.
Take
ya.
care, dorks.
Later.
Tater Tots. Thank you guys so much for the support. We finally did it. We got our first sponsor. We are happy to announce that the Oregon Renaissance Fair will be our sponsor. The Oregon Renaissance Fair takes place June 3rd and 4th, 10th and 11th, 17th and 18th. So the first 3 weekends of June at the Clackamas County Fairgrounds in Canby. All 3 weekends are different themes, with the first weekend being fantasy and fairy tales, so like wizards and fairies. The second being pirate plunder, and the third week being Celtic celebration.
Ticket prices are $25.95 for general admission, and for seniors 60 and up, it's $21.95. Kids 12 and under get in for free. And if you're looking for some late night revelry, all 3 Saturdays will have an after party. Tickets for the party will be sold separately, with anyone 13 and up costing $18.95, and kids under 12 are still free.
Tickets can only be bought online at www.oregonfair.com. That's www.oregonfaire.com. And if you use coupon code ORF20, you can get 20% off your tickets. General admission only, does not work for the after party. Gates for general admission open at 10 a.m. and close at 7, with the after party beginning at 7 p.m. and ending at midnight.
And we want to say that tickets are non-refundable and can be only purchased online.
Not at the door.
Hey guys, it's Michael
Roy?
And Travis.
with the Bad Potatoes Podcast. We talk about movies, pop culture, and TV, but mostly movies.
You can find us on Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, and Spotify by searching the Bad Potatoes Pod. You can also find us on Instagram at Bad Potatoes Pod, on Twitter at the Bad Potatoes Pod _, and on YouTube at Bad Potatoes Podcast.
Please comment, follow, listen, subscribe, and don't forget to smash potato that like button. We appreciate it.